Fresh out the oven, straight to the bank. Ben's Hager smelling like bank. Seats, somebody died on them. Kitty looking like somebody cried on it. Ooh, what you looking at? What you looking at? Body like cinnamon roll. Icing on the top, if you got it, let's go.
Hello. It's just us today.
Yes.
Today. So this has been a rough week, y'all. We tired.
Ah,
we
ah,
is tired.
tired, honey. Tired, some tired. Tired. Like,
Tired without
seriously,
the
we
R.
gotta,
TIE.
like,
Fit to be
where
tired.
has the week gone? Where has the
Yeah.
week gone?
Yes.
Are you serious? It's time.
Yes. So we just only talking shit today. Welcome
Yes.
to another grown ass women shit. It's a no bra Wednesday. I definitely don't have on a bra today because it's just
I
been
do
one
not.
of those goddamn weeks.
Yes.
It has been one of those weeks. So we here to just talk about shit, talk about what's going on in the news or whatever. So
Yeah.
you want to say anything before we get started?
Well, I just want to first of all just remind everybody that we go live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern for No Bra Wednesday, where we let our girls loose and we say it with our breasts. The girls are loose, like Pastel said, no bra is on. So it's just going to be another shit talking episode. And I don't know if you saw the description, but I said we're gonna be doing what we do best, and that's talking shit. So
Talking shit. If y'all want to come in here, we can drop the link.
we sure can. We can drop the link if you want to come in
here.
and share in the shit talking. I'll go ahead and drop it in the
Please.
chat.
Yep. Please feel free to join us today because it's one of them damn days.
Yes.
Lord, it's supposed to be Ask Your Daddy. We don't have not one daddy in here. We just went.
We just daddyless.
We were on the same page this week. We were like, damn, we just not. We just gonna talk, y'all. So
we just gonna talk.
Let's get it started. So first of all, big ups to Georgia. Georgia,
girl. Oh my God, Georgia! I could kiss y'all right now. I really could.
That shit was touch and go like a mug.
Girl, that shit was looking scary as fuck, and y'all were scaring the shit out of me.
Right?
Like, are you serious? Are you serious? That y'all about to really?
Yeah, that was interesting. I was like, what is happening in Georgia? I mean, are y'all really gonna let this man?
They really was.
This slave, I don't know what the hell to call him, but Herschel was not it. Oh, and his son came out and was like pretty much saying, I'm so glad y'all didn't vote for somebody who threatens their wives, their kids, who hold guns up to women, who cheats on their wives. Did a whole thing. I mean, he went off about his father being a horrible person after the election results. So he had been holding that shit in for a minute.
Not your daddy. Not you that went off on your father.
Yeah, he went off like, good. This Bama is not gonna do this today.
He's not fit.
And I'm not glad, fit. Right. I'm just letting y'all know that everything you heard was true. Girl. Everything you heard about him was true. I mean,
I'm just so glad that y'all didn't elect the step and fetch motherfucker. Because I mean, I don't understand the not being able to form complete sentences, but people were actually voting and deciding that that he needs to be. I don't get it. I have that meme. You want me to throw it up on the screen?
Huh?
I have that meme, the one about the you had them until you start talking about that.
Yeah. Throw that up on the screen. Yep. He said, so he went off on Twitter, and I'm trying to find exactly what he said on here, but he went out. He said he's not a good not a good candidate. So happy.
You're talking about the son?
Yes, the son.
Okay.
The son. He said, ending with the trip. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me tell you.
So why are you looking at that? You see the
called his father a backstabber.
Oh.
And claimed the Republican Party cynically made him their candidate mainly because he was the same skin color as his opponent. So he called him a coon, pretty much. He also wrote that he didn't say that though. I'm adding it. He also wrote that the former president Donald Trump courted the elder Mr. Walker for months, demanding that he run. And he said,
not demanding.
demanding. And he said about his mother, so happy she can rest now and this bull crap is over with.
Oh.
And he also, they say he rose to national prominence in August after being critical of his father following a series of scandals, including that he had 3 children that he had not previously mentioned publicly, and he paid for an abortion, and despite being staunchly pro-life, and I mean, basically they were just saying, he was saying this Bama is a joke and a liar.
Girl, it's just so I mean, I guess everybody has their price. I'm just amazed that, we're in 2022 and we still got step and fetch it niggas out here that will do anything.
Right.
That if you just pay, if they get the right price or attention, that they will gladly do it.
Yeah, this presidential
Which is
race
just
is gonna be
sad.
interesting. So
Mm.
interesting. So the Dems now have control of the Senate
Yeah,
with
yeah,
this. So Kamala
girl.
can chill out. Not that where the hell is Kamala?
Girl, who
Kamala?
has seen her? So, anybody have a Kamala spotting? Please let us
Right.
know. Because
I mean, she like
I
ran
ain't
through all my
seen hide
vehicles.
no hair. We hear about the VPs all the time. For some reason, she is just not in the
Where
mix.
is Kamala?
Girl, tied up somewhere in the closet. There they are
Yeah,
not.
I'm like, so she really, I mean, she don't have to break no more ties or nothing now in the Senate. She chilling. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be an interesting race though.
Girl,
So
girl.
what
Speak
else
of,
is
also, wait. Before we move up for politics, how about the parade down in Houston where they booed? Where they
who?
booed your boy? Wait a minute. Let me see. Oh Lord. Okay, so now his name is escaping me. You know the menopause. Let's see.
Well, while you looking that up,
Okay.
speaking of menopause, why the hell Oprah thinks she reinventing motherfucking menopause? I love you, Oprah. I want to meet Oprah. I swear I want to meet that woman. But talking about she's trying to her and Maria Shriver trying to normalize menopause. Do we really need Oprah to tell us that we fucking hot as fuck at this point?
Well, maybe,
We
but
can,
I mean, I think that it does need to be normalized. The thing is, she
you
stole it from
know, she
us. So,
stole
I
it from
mean,
us. We normalized.
we started normal.
She full of shit. She watched grown ass woman shit and now she's talking about normalizing menopause. Talking about having the conversations and all
Well,
that stuff.
I'm glad she's actually giving it though a national platform. I mean,
But
it
she
does
gonna
need
be
to.
that's gonna be like what's that heifer name who started went back in the day? She had the braids and they were like she came out with this new Bo Derek. She had in
Oh
the
yeah.
80s, she had the braids.
You mean they're gonna take it
No,
from us?
right. Gonna take, but it's over. She be like, huh,
I
can't.
mean, I think that any attention that she gives to it, I mean, we do need to take it from out of the closet and from under the rug, and it
We
needs
do,
to.
but damn it, Oprah, don't act like you started that shit. Anyway, yeah,
So I was
we do
referring
need to talk about that.
to Ted Cruz big during the Astros parade down in Houston. They said
Oh, they booed.
they booed him for like three. They said it was like 5 miles or whatever. However long the parade was, they booed his ass in slow motion. Like they creeping, and his poor kids were in the vehicle with him, and them poor kids just look so like confused. Like I don't understand.
How did they
They're
have?
like, and Ted's just waving. He's just waving at everybody. Like, I mean, but they are being. It was horrible. It was. I felt bad for the kids because I can't imagine
Well, your daddy
meeting.
shouldn't be an asshole. Sorry.
Girl, they was like,
Do better, Dad, and maybe you won't embarrass us anymore.
girl.
So,
Oh, what I said he was even hit by a beer can. Oh, okay,
I'm
girl.
sorry, that is not funny.
That's not y'all.
That's
No, the
dangerous. That is
violence is never the
fun.
answer.
Right, violence.
Violence is never the answer.
Violence is
Cut it
not
out.
the answer. No, 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 no.
Yes,
So what else going on?
girl.
In finance news,
Go ahead.
we talked about the little boy who got murdered from the Amigos.
Oh yeah, yeah.
His
That
parents
yeah.
fighting over his estate because guess why, y'all? He had no estate plan.
No estate plan.
No
Yeah.
estate plan,
I
y'all.
know when as soon as I saw it, I was like, Pastel is over there having a fit. I feel
It's
like, yeah,
like
so take off. They
take
said
off.
he
Let's
passed
do better.
before he could write his will. And now his parents are fighting over. Oh, did I actually put it up on the screen?
I put it up there,
Oh,
girl.
you did. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you done took us out the picture though.
I know you gotta help me out. You know I'm new to this. This
Here
is
you go. Here you go.
there you go. Big ass experiment over here. So
Not
yeah,
an experiment. But
yeah.
yeah. So yeah. Before he could write his will. I mean, and often that happens when we're young because you think, okay, I'm young. There's nothing that you really need to be worried about right now because you may
Mm-hmm.
not go. But we all know that there's always the threat. Nobody knows when they're going. So
My
now they're
cousin said,
fighting over who receives his assets.
yes, my cousin said it best recently because my aunt may be transitioning. So shout out to my aunt Maxine right now.
Okay, sorry for you.
She
Yeah.
she said, we born to die. We are born to die. So if we know we born to die, then you need to plan to die at
Point
whatever
right.
age. And that includes insurance on your children as well, because you just never know.
Yeah, you
You
don't.
just
But of
never.
course, we get to get over that whole idea that if you speak on it, you're gonna make it happen.
It's gonna happen anyway.
It's going
You
you
ain't.
might make it. You might make it
I
happen.
want to jinx it. Maybe I won't die. Get the hell. You're gonna die.
I'm gonna be here forever.
It's happening. It's happening right now. So damn, I am so. Let's talk about getting old in these damn glasses. I'm so sick.
Girl,
I'm like, I need these bitches now. This is crazy.
not you need these bitches now.
I need these
I
bitches.
know, child. I'm over it already. I'm like, okay, yeah. It just is this is just life. It's.
You went to a complete fuzz when I took this shit off.
Oh,
I'm
really? Are
like,
you serious?
yes, bad.
Well, I was looking at the screen. I'm looking at both of my monitors, and I was like, okay, why can you not read that text and it's right in front of your face? I'm like, oh my god, this is
And
not good.
I can see everything far away, but
Oh, so
this is up close.
you're farsighted, just having a problem with nearsightedness.
I cannot see my phone. I mean, that's what I'm looking at most of the time. My phone, the computer,
And you
books,
can't see.
and I can't see shit. Getting old ain't for the weak. Damn it.
No, it's not. It's you got to have a pretty tough 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 skin to deal with this.
Right.
Just be like, damn, I'm just falling apart. What?
Right. And speaking of, so I wanted to introduce something to you guys. If just getting old. So women like myself who've had a couple of children, and some women who haven't, have issues with urinary incontinence. This could be a whole show.
Oh yeah.
So I just wanted to share with everybody that there is such a thing called a pelvic floor physical therapist. PFPT. And who knew that you could do all kind of exercises for your JJ? We know about Kegels, but there's so much more to it.
Yeah, and actually, it's happening to women younger and younger too. So it's not even just because of age. We have more and more, and we have. Don't Google it, and don't say I didn't warn you not to Google it. But such a thing as a prolapsed vagina, where your cervix will come out of the opening of your vagina. It is not cute. Okay, but and then they use some stents to prop it up in there with. Girl, they put your
mesh and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Put your uterus in there up on crutches. You don't want that to happen. You do not want that to happen. No.
A sling on your
yes, you want to exercise. You take care of the care of your of that muscle, and like Pastel says, go possibly seek out either if you're doing your Kegels or going to see about what you need to do about your pelvic floor. Pelvic floors matter. Okay,
they do.
And they get a lot of not necessarily damage, but they get wear and tear. With childbirth, first of all, you are pushing a whole human. Okay, so those pelvic floors can take a little beating, literally and physically, if it literally and figuratively.
But I had the opposite problem.
What's that?
Okay, so I was in a consistent. I stay in a Kegel, so for me,
so it's too tight.
To relax.
Oh, you need to relax.
All right, to relax because it affects other stuff. It affects the way you move your bowels. It can even affect some other muscles, and just like we do. And I'm just sharing this information because I'm so excited. So just like you use the roller on your shoulder or whatever, You can do rolling exercises with a vaginal dilator because that we forget that the vagina is muscle
It is.
and it gets tense and it gets
Mhm.
kinks in it.
Well, in some of those kinks and that tenseness is because we also store a lot of our trauma in that area, and so
Shut up,
sometimes,
see?
oh girl, you talking about having uh, bad memories, old exes, stuff that's just stored in that area, and then we're surprised, like, why is Mama JJ was responding in this way? And no, I mean, part of this is we get to clear and do some work to to get to move some of that energy. I mean, one of our guests on the show, Zoha, does yoga and talks about how much she works out trauma through yoga. But we get to find something that actually helps you move that energy out of your body, because just because the event is over does not mean that it is not still with you.
Right. And what I learned about myself is when I get stressed, I stay in the key.
Got it, girl. Yeah,
So
that's stress.
she going through all, I mean, shout out to Dr. Miles. I hope she's watching today because I sure did ask if she'll come on here and talk.
Oh, that would be awesome. What'd she say? Did she say
She said
okay?
she got to make sure it's okay,
Got
because
it. Okay.
of where she works and everything. So
Got it. Well,
I'm
that would
sure
be
I'm gonna ask her.
awesome. Or if
Yeah,
or if she can't, maybe somebody she knows is knowledgeable that can come in and
right,
stand in and kind of talk about it. But
right.
just really to because that's something that's not widely known. And
It's not. They're,
yeah.
she said that her field is like one of those boutique fields. It's not a
Hmm.
lot of them because they're really physical therapists. A lot of
Right.
them are actually physical therapists,
Hmm.
so they learn about the whole body. But she said some kind of way she got zoned in on this specialty, and
Because she's
it.
doing God's work.
I
She's doing
told
the
her that
Lord's work.
today. I said, "Do you
Girl,
know
let
you
me
go
tell you,
God for her?" I
you
said,
do.
"She,
Yes.
I was like, she the vagina vixen,
Girl. And
the pussy
the
protector." I'm gonna get her a whole shirt, honey. She was like, I said something. She was like, I need to get a shirt with what you said. I had her cracking up. I said, why she
really.
on the show? I said, I want you to come on the show. But
Yeah. That
she
would be
really,
awesome. We'd love to have her on.
it's amazing. And unfortunately, she was saying a lot of insurance companies do not cover it.
Girl, that don't cover half the shit we need.
Yeah, for
So I
women, right?
mean,
They like fuck your pussy.
I tell you what, I bet if it was some Viagra, they'd be covering that shit.
Right, but they want to keep a dick up, but they don't want to keep the dick go in together.
No,
So
no,
she
because you can
said,
just move on to a younger model, so you don't have to worry.
yes, it's horrible. She said, it's so bad that first there's a shortage of pelvic floor physical therapists,
Mm-hmm.
and then the ones who there's so many out there who are like getting so much money because she called it a boutique field, so
Got it.
they're
Yeah,
charging a lot of money, like
and then people can't afford it.
yeah. So a lot of people don't even get this service.
Yeah, girl, just out here suffering.
Yep.
Mm.
And we talked about a lot of stuff. I mean, shoot, we talked about the new period draws.
Oh my God, yes,
The period
yes,
draws that I
yes.
mean, even Victoria's Secret selling them. So
Oh yeah,
y'all
yeah.
ain't got to
It
put
just
on your
makes things so much
boy
more. Well, yeah. If you, as long as you ain't no heavy flow. If you had a heavy flow, like some people that cannot keep up with that. But and though, yeah. Well, we're revolutionizing, and we're steadily what is evolving. So
exactly.
yeah.
We have new stuff. Like I told her, she didn't even know Victoria's Secret had the period panties because
Mhm.
I was like, oh, I can use a period pad. I asked her about this. She was like, yeah. And I said Victoria's Secret has it. She's like, what? I
Yeah,
said,
and so for those of you who don't know what period panties are, one, Google them, and two, they're a panty that's built in the way that it's designed. That's all you need to actually catch your flow. So
yep.
there's not the needing to put a pad between in the seat of the panties because the panties are actually built specifically for catching your flow. And then you just have a few pair of panties that you rotate through and you toss them in the wash
And
then
they
you
cute.
and they're cute. Exactly.
Victoria's Secret actually has, if you go on Victoria's Secret right now and look up period panties, they have a little set with the red bra and the
Uh-huh.
red matching period panties. So you don't have, It ain't your mama's drawers no more. That's
No, no. Now, again, for some of us that are heavy bleeders that maybe have fibroids and that sort of stuff, them panties as go your cycle is gonna laugh at them panties. So,
well,
um,
actually, we found one today.
mhm,
She had never heard of. It's called underwear, ONDR wear
mhm.
all together. And these suckers hold 9 tampons worth
Oh,
of, of
9. Oh, nice.
9 tampons.
Okay.
So there
Mhm.
is hope. If y'all know of
Except
anything
for the
out there,
blood clots, but yeah,
yeah, they are paying attention to us. They're realizing the power of the pussy. So they realize that somebody found out there's plenty money in this stuff. So they're making stuff.
yeah. Well, some part of it too is because again, women are fast becoming an educated
Population.
population that's like,
Mhm.
look, with and working and making money. So it's like, okay, we're gonna have to actually cater to what your needs and demands are.
Right.
So
That's right. All right.
yeah,
Yeah, I
they
just
can
wanted
stop
to share.
sweeping that up under the rug.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. So now speaking of reproduction, Kiki Palmer.
Oh, a little cutie.
She see that little belly. So Kiki Palmer announced on Saturday Night Live that she is pregnant, and she was just corroborating a lot of the rumors about the fact that she was pregnant. It was really cute the way she did it too, because
She
she's
was
like,
like,
"It's
I'm
a whole
grown. I'm
huh,
grown. She was like, I'm grown. I'm 29
girl.
years
She
old.
is grown. She's a
I,
whole woman.
yeah, that ain't a killer now. She ain't a killer.
No,
No a
right,
killer.
yeah, right. Ain't no damn spelling bee, bitch."
A killer gets busy.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
exactly. So it was cute, her little belly on the screen. She had
she's a
it
cutie
was this
pie.
little tiny stomach.
Yep. So she
Yeah,
is
so
prego. And speaking of TV personalities, what about this whole Good Morning America scandal you were telling me about earlier? Chad?
girl, oh my gosh, that's just so I felt bad. I feel bad for their spouses. I can't imagine having that experience of they're married to these two people, and so they now have to find out with the rest of America that their spouses are cheating on
You
them. And it's
believe
just,
that shit that they just found out? I
oh
don't believe
well, I mean, you think they already
that.
knew? Well,
I think they knew. I
you
don't
think
think
they
they
knew?
found out with everybody else because, well, first of all, it would be totally disrespectful for it to come out like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure their PR people were like, "Look, this is about to blow up. How you want to handle it? You're not even doing a
You
media."
mean like Nia Long's fiance handled it?
I think all of them know
You
before it
think she knew? Because I think she said she found out on social media like everybody else. I don't think did he give her a heads up?
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
But somebody
Okay.
was like, I know
Well,
somebody.
even if you found it out ahead of time, it would still be
Yeah,
devastating that not you didn't just find out. So it's one thing that you got to deal with infidelity or betrayal or whatever, and now you're dealing with that, in your own world. But now you
mhm.
dealing with it in under the embarrassment of everybody.
Everybody,
Everybody knows.
yeah, everybody.
Everybody knows. They putting up pictures of him grabbing her ass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me see if I can find some pictures. They
No,
putting up, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because they were like there was a whole lot of media that showed where they were getting together and doing stuff. So it's like, yeah, that it was I would be quite embarrassed. So now you got to see all these images. In addition, don't they have children?
I don't know. You told me about the story.
Yeah, I don't know whether I didn't look any further into whether they had kids or not. I really wasn't that interested. I'm more like grasping pearls. Okay, so here they were showing a couple of let me see if I can make this bigger. Uh, I don't want to show all of this. Okay, so I'm just going to show if you look right over here in this corner. Oop, I done got you out of right over here in this corner. You see, there's yeah, right. So somebody caught him out while he was grabbing that ass, and then also where they were having another intimate moment, or just being a little more friendly. There's a few pictures actually of them.
No, so he
Hmm.
would just disrespect all out in the
Girl,
open.
just out, out, out. Yeah. So just don't care.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
but
Wow.
And speaking of affairs, we just mentioned Nia Long, so they officially have split.
Who's that?
Nia Long and her fiance. Yeah.
No.
Would you say no?
Hey, so
We're not surprised.
yeah, no, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
Not
I mean, I think I still wasn't sure because it's, I think that to me, we've seen women actually go back or we see spouses go back. So, I'm like, sometimes people feel like the relationship is more important to them, important enough for them to stick around.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
But that was some serious, like straight up slap in the face embarrassment.
and I think just the whole thing of being near alone, everybody like,
Girl, right. And the things that I'm sorry, I was pissed at the things that men were saying, like, oh, I guess that, that box wasn't that good. I'm like, that's so fucking
yeah, I was
disrespectful.
that was
It's
just
so rude
I thought that was just so it was just dumb
and
to me.
just ignorant.
Like she ain't exempt.
Yeah, right. And so now y'all gotta drag her ass like she was the one that was
So like
cheating.
she
So
is exempt,
right,
excuse me. Like she's exempt from bullshit.
girl. And none of us, like what Beyonce did a whole album.
Right. Right.
She did a whole album. Girl. So now, speaking of exes, what about Apple and them being sued by the women who two women who say that their exes have been using the Apple AirTags to track them?
Okay. Okay. Go ahead, tell a story.
Girl, so it says that Apple is facing a lawsuit after two women have alleged that their exes use the company's AirTags to actually track their locations, and so now there's a class action lawsuit filed in federal court in San Francisco. So I thought this might be interesting because I know you have some history with the AirTags. So let's talk about it.
Full disclosure, I bought one of those AirTags.
Yes. You
Tracking.
mentioned it on the show.
I did. Okay.
You
Well,
sure did.
y'all remember I was tracking my son with the air. But let me tell you how Apple did. So had the AirTag in his bag, Lewis, because he was conveniently turning off location service and shit. But I ain't give a fuck because I had the Apple AirTag. So one day he comes home. He's like, "Mommy, someone put an AirTag in my bag." I said, "What?" I said,
Not
"How did
you
you know?"
feigning she don't know what he talking about.
How did you know? He said, "Because an alert came up on my phone saying this AirTag
Ah,
has been following your phone." So they
ah.
let him know. By the way, we noticed this AirTag is around you a whole bunch. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Somebody follow your ass with
Somebody
it.
following your ass. What you gonna do about it? I was like, oh shit.
Well, you know what? But that works because he had an iPhone.
Right.
What about people who don't have iPhones?
It only works with iPhone.
Well, no, but I'm talking about the person that's tracking them.
Oh, if they don't have an iPhone,
If they
right.
don't have an iPhone
If
to
they don't
alert
have an
them.
iPhone, you good to go. So get your kids an Android if you want to track.
Well, it says that apparently one of the husbands placed the AirTag in their child's backpack, so that's
Mm-hmm.
how he was able to track them. So, yeah, and so he's been harassing her about her whereabouts.
Right.
You
He like,
already trying to ditch this loser, and he is like, he
where
is
are
following you
you?
around, using your child. Mm.
Right.
Yeah, so now Apple is being sued because
Well, I mean, they should have thought it through. I mean,
they
it is
should
what it
have.
is.
That's a
Because
you. Yeah.
it was another incident where early on where a model was being stalked and
Mm.
somebody um was following her to they found her place, her apartment in
Mm-hmm.
New York or something. So and they showed up. So yeah, I think that's when they probably came up with the alert.
Right. They better come up with something.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. It's just I don't like turning my location on. My phone is always asking me, "You want to do?" No, I don't. No, you don't need to know all my damn business.
Yep. Yep.
Sick of it. No. So I don't get it when people give away their location. I don't need y'all pulling up later on all the places I've been.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I don't even like when anybody tags me in a thing and says, "Oh, we were together at this restaurant." I didn't ask you to broadcast to the world where the fuck I was. That's not anybody's business.
Calm your social media ass down. I don't want nobody tagging me on vacation. None
I
of
don't
that.
like none of that.
You need
Girl,
to wait
I'm
till we
moving
get back to
silence.
right.
I'm moving silence. Just guess where the fuck I am. How about that?
Right. I always do a photo dump after, it's all over. I just don't like that. Because to me, it's advertising, oh, come and rob my house right now.
It's advertising that. Was it? There was some gentleman over in the UK that said that because of Kim Kardashian's publicizing about where she's going and where she, that she was going to be over there, and the jewelry that she wears, that's how they robbed her that time that she was robbed in the UK. They were like, they just stalked her on social media. You publicize everything. This is a lot of social media influencers that are actually being robbed because you tell all of your business online, and you tell people, I'm at point B, and now I'm about to go over here to point C, and then then I'm gonna go back, and the whole time I'm wearing all these diamonds and jewelry. I mean, come on.
Right,
Stop telling your people your business. And to me, you don't know the ramifications of how they're gonna be able to use this information later.
Right.
So nobody may be telling you right now that they can trace all of your thing and go back and tell your history of where you've been.
Right.
But later on, if they need to, they can piece that shit together. Is that really what you want? I wish I might tag myself in something talking about I'm over here such and such, checking in at a shop. I'm not doing that. I don't need whatever little discount y'all giving. That's not interesting enough to me. And I think it's suspicious that you give me a discount for that shit anyway. It's because clearly you knowing where I am is power. So no, we're not doing that. So we ready to move on to your boy with the weed?
Oh, play the video. I love it. Go
okay,
ahead.
Let me get it together. Hold on. Okay, let me get it together. Hold on. Girl, I was like, what in the hell? All right, so let me see if I can refresh this. Okay, I'm gonna refresh. Uh-oh. Okay, and then let me put it up on the screen. Oh, wait, and turn it on. There's too many things I gotta do at the same time. So let's see. Let me hit
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
It's on me.
Oh, I have mercy. Why you ain't say nothing a long time ago?
I ain't know you.
Black boy in Bankhead said they wrong.
Let me refresh this. Okay, here we go. I'm just sitting up here thinking you listening. Mm-mm. Now it's okay.
New Birth is the largest land-owning black church in America. Wow. And so my position to my deacons is, why aren't we not raising cannabis? I'll be able to bring in black males. They're able to do it legally. I'm teaching them farming.
Oh my God.
I'm helping them to enhance the ecosystem. This is the kind of conversation. So if the guy, black boy in Bankhead, said they growing weed at the church, where do I join?
Yes.
Not I got 5 on it. Girl.
Go ahead, Pastor. That's all I got to say.
Is that what you got to say?
Go ahead, Pastor. Because I'm like, sometimes you just got to do shit. You got to think outside the box. Because these some different kind of children. Sorry, you have a different opinion of me, but I'm gonna tell you my story. Go ahead, tell them what your
no. Go ahead. No, you go ahead. Tell your story first.
I'll say this: a close family member loves the weed, the evil weed,
not the evil weed. The devil's cabbage, like my girlfriend calls it.
I literally, and this person is underage, and I was like, look, you love weed so much, would you be interested in learning how to grow it and learn about the business? I just said this about a month ago. I have someone who will mentor you and teach you how to care for weed and learn about the different strains and all of that stuff. Because it's clear my thing was, why don't you stop smoking the damn weed? It's making you dumb. My opinion.
Let's tell the truth.
But I'm like,
it's killing your brain cells.
My opinion clearly doesn't matter, and it's not influential. So I'm like, well, maybe this can be an opportunity. So I suggested this. It was literally about a month ago. I was like, look, I have somebody who will show you how to do it, and then by the time you come of age, you may have a business.
So that sounds like if you can't beat them, join them as a person.
Yeah.
I mean, and I certainly hear if you like, let's think outside the box and come up with another idea. But when I watched the video after you sent it to me that was just like, Lord, this ain't nothing but the church deciding to profit off of growing weed. Like, cannabis is a growing industry. Let's go ahead and get on this bus. And not to say, I understand the openness in terms of, you can certainly, to me, even embrace and people would say, okay, it's okay, but it just sounds like, okay, we promoting drug use. So what are we talking about here?
I tend to disagree.
Okay.
The church is about come as you are, high and all.
I hear, come as you are, but we got weed in the bag. We rolling up too.
No, he's talking about growing it, making it a business.
So growing it, you don't believe that growing it, that also won't be and will promote using it? Because why were you growing it if you're not using it?
Well, what's wrong with using it? That's if you have a problem with using it. Clearly, I think Pastor Jamal got a J in his pocket.
Oh, he got a J. Okay.
Clearly, I don't think he thinks that bad.
Got it. Well, I just think it's interesting, and I would be interested in how that actually works out, and whether they believe that they will really get people to now look at their, like, is this really going to be saving souls? And I'm not necessarily in that, I mean, but is this really what this is, or we just getting some people that's going to come grow some weed?
Let me tell you, them suppers on Friday, they're going to have plenty of customers eating that fried chicken and mashed and potatoes.
Not, because y'all going to have the butter and the...
they're going to have the munchies. So, I mean...
Oh, you talking about the munchies? Okay, no, I thought you talking about they're going to be putting it in the food, too.
It's a win-win all the way around to me.
Got it.
I mean, like, you meet people where they are, and you're teaching them a business, because the cannabis business, minorities have been excluded from it. Mm-hmm. I mean, if we want to get down and dirty, we have been completely excluded, yet we have paid the price.
And some of the biggest consumers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We paid the price as far as being locked up over weed, and now America's saying, "Oh, this is big business. This is the new cotton." This is the new cotton. Yeah. So we should be involved in this new business, because right now, Black people, I think we make up maybe 2 to 5% of the cannabis business. That ain't right.
Yeah, I mean, I can certainly hear in terms of being entrepreneurs. My concern is just what it actually does, in terms of what's happening to you physically with, maybe a misuse or using it too much. I mean,
once you're over 25, your brain is developed. So, I mean, I hope that it will be promoted responsibly.
Girl, okay.
I'm just saying it. I don't think I hope that I didn't get that he was saying having 13-year-old. I hope he's not saying.
Oh no, he's not talking about children. But you just to say that, okay, I hope that it'll be responsible when we see that adults misuse most substances. It's not something where it's just like, I mean, we hope that people are going to drink responsibly, but they out here running over people on the street. So I don't know. Just to me, it seems like you hitching your wagon to something that's a little suspect. That's all I'm saying. It seems a little.
Y'all heard it today. Pos and I, you disagree. We disagree. We're not on the same page with it. I say go for it.
Really,
get the boys business mind and help them. This is a $1 trillion business that we've been left out of intentionally, even though we paid the biggest price of everyone. And I say go for it. I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I
don't know if anybody comment, like, what y'all think about? I see people watching. What do y'all think?
Oh yeah, right. Because I dropped the thing and ain't nobody decided they want to come
That's all
in.
right. Y'all ain't got to come in, but y'all
That's
can drop
fine because
something.
we got plenty of shit to talk about without
We
you.
do, we do, we do. Always.
Oh, child. Oh, speaking of which, so now this is a whole nother subject, but I just thought it was so cute. I want to throw it up on the screen real quick.
What's that?
How about my girl? Let's see. How about my girl? And I'm not even gonna do the sound, or maybe I should include the sound here. Let me turn the sound on and see what it sounds like. Our former first lady and her goddess braids. Girl, you look at that bun on the top and that hair. I'm like,
Oh,
look
no,
at
she
her
did.
rocking her braids. Look at rocking her hairstyle.
She went
She looks
straight
so
Shelly
cute.
Shell, didn't she?
Say what?
She went straight Shelly Shell. That's Shelly Shell.
Girl, isn't it cute? She looks so adorable. I saw this picture. I was like, oh, look
Right.
at Michelle. Michelle says she. But we
And
already saw her.
she mentioned
We
she couldn't. She wanted to wear braids when she was in the White House, but she was like,
she
"No,
couldn't,
let me keep it
girl.
braid."
You
So
know,
she's like, "I'm going hard in the paint at this point. Yeah, it's over."
she like, I can do what I want to do now.
Hey, Allison. All
Hey,
right. Yeah, people commenting. I don't know if they on at the beginning, but people commenting in the thing.
yeah,
So
got it. Yeah, I
yeah,
see. So,
Michelle Obama.
yeah.
I love it. Is that for her new book?
Oh, let's see. I don't know what she was. Where she was. She was going to somebody's stage, probably for the new book.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
promoting her.
I'm
She's promoting.
actually in a book club that's reading that book right now. So we're in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've started that book last week. So
Okay.
I'm
And did she
interested.
have on a jogging suit too? A
Girl,
nice
it's not a jogging. So, girl, no, these are some boots, but that jacket is like a. Let me go back to.
wait,
Let
put
me
that
put it
back
back up.
up. That looked like one of them jogging suits from the 90s, don't it?
It's not, no, it's just like almost like hammer pants, but not. But
Well,
they're just
she
really
giving
loose, free
she
flowing
giving
pants. They look like rayon.
around the way girl right now. I
Exactly.
love
Do you see the jacket? That's what I'm talking about. The jacket and the little poof on the
it.
top. That's cute.
I used to have jogging suits with all those colors, those patches and stuff back in the 90s. I had about 4 jogging
I
suits.
believe you.
Yes. Loved it. Loved it.
Yes.
Loved it, Michelle.
Yes. So,
She
oh,
makes me
girl.
feel like that's your cousin. She always made me feel like that. Michelle. I always
Oh,
say.
okay.
I think if we go back
Right.
in ancestry, we
You think
cousins.
she your cousin?
4 times
Okay.
removed.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
well, your cousin is cute. I like her in the photo. Yeah. And
Yes.
I like that but she's always just been down to earth. So I just
That's
love
my
it.
story.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's
Love
such a
her. Love
cutie.
her.
Yes. Yes, yes. So now, what else we got to talk about here? Or how about the shapewear? You about to going to give us a shout out? Give us a download about the new shapewear. Was it
Facebook,
Shapewear
y'all.
LX?
Let me, yeah, pull it up.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up while you talking. But
It's
what is now? Who is it
shape.
made by? It's
I
Shape.
don't know.
You mean the
Let me tell
company
you.
Shapewear?
Yes. So I get caught up in Facebook ads. I'm sure that happens to all of us. You say some shit and then it pops up in your Facebook timeline.
Girl, of
So
course, because they tracking you.
right. So I keep getting this ad for this shapewear. And it's
Is it Chappelle X?
shape LLX.com.
Oh, that's
And
what it is.
I wish I had it right now. But the damn shapewear is about this big when you pull it out the package. It's about that big. And my ass is this big. So I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? But the
Not
women
your
in
ass in
the
it.
ads, the women in the ads, they was climbing into this shit. And then next thing you know, they went from a muffin pan to the muffin top to smooth and hourglassy. Now let me tell y'all,
Yeah, well, tell us.
it is comfortable once you get it on. But I'm telling y'all, if I had nails, praise God that I use my natural nails. If I had fake nails, they'd have all been popped on the floor because it took about 5 minutes to climb into that sucker.
Not 5 minutes.
It took about 5 minutes of slowly pulling and tugging and pulling and tugging and tucking and all that stuff. But once it got on, Lord have mercy.
Really?
Yes, it was the truth. It
Hmm.
was the truth. So I don't know if I get some money for this little promo. I wish I had about 10,000 fans where I can get some money for this. But I'm just saying to y'all, the ad is real.
Mm.
It's real. Yes.
So it worked for you.
I've been telling, I'm like, look,
You've been
I
telling
know
anybody who will listen.
Yes, because I've gained a lot of weight this year.
Yeah, because you sure told me. Well, I just pulled up a video of a young lady who had something that looked like a
Okay,
damn,
pull
it
that
looked
sucker
like
up.
a scarf
Pull
that she
it
about
up.
to try to get on. Like she about to try to put on. Wait a minute. Let me. I'm gonna put this up on the screen. Let's see. Okay, so I'm not gonna turn the sound on.
You don't need the sound up, but you see
Okay,
how
well,
right?
yeah, you see how small that thing is, and she gonna try to get into that. Oh, her face is snatched, honey.
And she got a lot. She got a lot going on.
She does, and she about to get into this shapewear.
She about to climb into that shit. Now they ain't gonna show all the pulling and tugging.
Right.
Fast forward a little
She
bit.
was
Fast
sitting
forward.
on the chair. She was sitting on the chair trying to get it on. So she was actually like, see, there she is right there. Let's see.
Yeah, it is.
She
It
was,
is.
oh, she's screaming. Okay.
Yeah.
She was like, this shit is uncomfortable.
That was me. That was
Yeah,
me.
that was you? Okay, let's
That
see.
was
Let's see.
me.
Let's see. She made some progress. She's taking it back off because she's looking like it's not gonna work. This ain't
Oh
gonna work.
Lord,
Oh, maybe wait. This is not. Did she not get it on? Oh
no,
Lord, I didn't pick the wrong
you
video.
picked the wrong damn.
I didn't pick one with a person they get it to get the shit on. I just grabbed. Yep, nope. She ain't like she ain't get it on.
Don't be proving me wrong.
I'm
now,
sorry. Well,
you
maybe
picked the
because
wrong
she
damn
she
one.
said because it's a real plus size. Maybe we need somebody a little smaller to do that. I don't know. Listen, we're gonna try it. Okay, let me let's talk about something else. Let me see
Even
if I
if she didn't get it. So take that shit off the screen. Prove me wrong, damn it.
we should have seen up beforehand. So okay, let me look and see if I see anything.
But I'm just telling y'all, I tried it, and I don't have that much going on like the sister on there, so I understand her pain. It was a lot. It was a lot going on. Sonya got me up here looking crazy.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to have you looking crazy.
Put my own shit up here.
I want to see. Yeah, I want to see where somebody. Well, at least we saw how small it was. Because you're right. That little piece of fabric she was holding up was like what?
Yeah, it's small. It's small.
But you got into it, and you were like, it looked really good.
Yes.
Oh, well, there you go. So, well, you've heard it directly from Paz's mouth. So,
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why I can't do it like you with the? I don't want the full screen.
You gotta say share. Oh, okay. So we gotta add this. You gotta click on it. What do you? Now y'all know we technologically challenged. Oh, you got it on the bottom. You see the little one that has the two heads and a square next to it. You got to pick on the one that keeps us on the screen. You're there. You go. Okay, so let's see. You might have a better video then.
So that's it.
This is from Shyt LX. This is a shapewear pants plus removable binder.
Okay, so this is her. Now she but look at the one on the right. So wait a minute. Y'all see what she started with?
No.
So this is what she started with.
No, she was more than one thing.
Wait, y'all look for yourself because I find the wrong damn video. Shit. Damn it.
Are you done sharing?
I'm looking for one of those videos that got me.
Let's go back to this before you find something else. Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, it works. How about
that? So just try it.
Look,
he said that ass gonna get in that shit on that video. Unless it's some Avatar type shit. Right. Did you see how small that thing was? She was struggling. Like
it was rough. It was rough. It was rough.
She was.
I'm telling y'all, the videos that I saw were much better than that. I don't know.
Said when you put it on, you were able to put on that red jumpsuit that we did the photo shoot in, and it slipped right on.
Yes, it slipped right back on.
Okay.
So
all right. Well,
here's one. Wait a minute. Let me check it out before I put it on this damn.
Right, exactly. We just keep getting people's hopes up.
Yeah.
Oh, we get people's hopes up. So while you're looking at that, let's see what else.
What else going on?
What are we going to talk about? Well, first of all, I saw the little. There was a post saying that they are now charging. Bill Cosby is being accused of sexual assault and 5 more women in a new lawsuit.
How old is Bill Cosby?
I know, 85, child. The age Age ain't got nothing to do with you being accused of a crime.
I know, but damn, he on his way out.
No,
Y'all gonna kill me, but
no,
I'm gonna
no.
say
What you're not going to do is say that somehow because of age you're not responsible for your
no, he's
actions.
responsible, but goddamn, he already had 60 people. We know he's a goddamn
He's
drugger
also free.
and he what?
He's also free.
Yeah, he is free.
Mm-hmm. And people like, that's right. I told you that Bill Cosby didn't do it, and blah blah blah.
No,
You
do
still
you
have
think people are saying that he didn't do it?
hell yeah. There's plenty of people are saying that Bill Cosby is just being attacked because he wanted to buy NBC, and because he wanted to buy NBC, they still had that same bullshit ass conspiracy. What I don't understand about that is, do we understand that just because you want to buy NBC doesn't mean that you are able to buy? That doesn't mean that they have to sell it to you. Like
I
they
don't even, but
actually
we don't even know that to be true. I never really.
No, we don't. But I'm just saying, but the logic, the math ain't mathing, because do you understand if NBC did not want to sell to him, all they have to do is say no. Uh-oh, you sharing
I'm
something with
sorry.
Sam.
I'm sorry.
That if somebody doesn't want to sell you something, all they have to do is say no. It's not something where you because you want to buy it that they have to sell it to you. So that doesn't even make sense.
Right.
If people want to keep you from buying it, just not sell it to you. That doesn't even make sense.
I just don't even think that's a good argument about why they. I just think we knew about 60 something women, so you can almost assume it was 300.
Girl, but that's not, people like still just like there's still people saying R. Kelly ain't do it. So I mean,
Who's saying R. Kelly ain't do it? I
girl,
don't. That's not my friends. None of
outside
my friends saying that shit. I don't
girl,
know who's
people
saying that shit.
outside the courtroom with they damn posters talking about we love you, R. Kelly.
Well, oh my lord. I mean, I don't know nobody who's saying that shit. And I don't want me nobody who's saying that shit because he did it.
They're not a part of your well, I mean, but I think it's a bigger conversation though. It's a conversation about how the not believing women, and also saying that because we just take crimes against women lightly, like okay, it's no big deal. The men should get off of that.
I don't think that that's the issue now. I think that this stuff is from we're taking it seriously now, but this shit
That's you talking about
more
we because it's you.
okay. Well, I think it's being I like the shit with Bill Cosby happened in the 70s and the 80s and shit like that. Just like they got Kevin Hart for saying stuff, joke about homosexual people that he said 10
That's
years ago.
because it's homosexual people. That's homosexual. So there's more clout there in terms of being able to say you are not going to do whatever to our population. Women, we don't
No,
have that as much.
I'm talking about the time lapse.
Okay.
So this stuff is being brought out of the past when it's not the same time. That stuff was what this man went on television talking about slipping people a Spanish fly, Spanish flies, and it was acceptable. He outright said he did shit, but I mean,
No, it wasn't completely acceptable. It was He hinted at it. It was not something that he. If
no,
you
he
if
did
it's
not. He
acceptable,
flat
you're not
out said it,
sticking.
Sonya.
Well, but you're still not setting people. If it's so acceptable, why are you hiding it or
He did not
concealing it?
hide it. He said this in an interview. There's an interview, a national interview, where he was talking about slipping women Spanish flies.
He didn't say that. He didn't say it from the standpoint of I did it. He was saying that there's this stuff, there's this drug that if you give it to women, it was hypothetical. It wasn't I give women Spanish flies so I can sleep with them. He did not say that in that way. He talked about it from a standpoint. Did you know that there's this thing? It was like this stick. It was joking around about how Spanish fly can get a woman to do anything you want. He didn't say that Bill Cosby, slipped that shit into women's.
I still think it was a different time when women definitely were not being heard, and it was more acceptable to, and I'm saying acceptable to harass women in the workplace and everywhere else. Did we talk about before Anita Hill?
It was certainly, yeah. Women did not have as much power.
It didn't have a
doesn't
voice
make it
about
okay.
it. It was like, oh well, that shit is regular. Okay, you touch your ass, whatever. Keep it moving. Okay, we all have stories. You have a story. You know
I
what I'm
have
saying?
stories. Yeah, we all have stories.
We all have
That's true.
stories. So it was acceptable then because nothing was going to happen if you did that. There was nothing. Sexual harassment just can't. I mean, it got a platform with the whole Clarence Thomas and Anita. I think that's where it really started.
I tell you what wasn't acceptable, rape. So I don't care how long ago it was. It might be something you can get away with, but it
I'm not
doesn't mean
saying.
it's acceptable.
I'm just saying when they said it, like, oh, girl, whatever. Even the fact that this man is, you talking about Bill Cosby, and you really can't even remember the shit. So they go on and with that. But yeah, I'm over it. I mean, we know he's a rapist. We know he did it. I know, that's how I'm just over it.
Got it.
Yeah,
Did you find your shapewear video or you gave up?
I give up. They can
You
find
got
me.
so go if you're interested, Pastel. Maybe we'll get Pastel to do a video. We'll get you to
Hell
go.
no! Hell
We'll
no!
get you to hold up the piece of material
Hell
and then go put
no!
it on and then show
No,
us how
ma'am.
this
No,
jumpsuit looks.
ma'am. I would not. I
You will
would
not.
not.
I'll
I
have to
would
get
not.
some for my birthday, which, by the way, is in a few days. It's next Friday.
Yeah.
So if I
Yeah.
need, give me some shape LX
Yes.
for my birthday, so I can fit into some of these clothes without.
Yeah, they got me. Now they doing this whole. I'm looking at all the videos I've gone through. They doing the one that you hook, but that's not the one I have. And
Mhm.
then they have so many. The one you zip up, the one it's so much, Lord. So
Got it.
anywho,
Got it. Well, so yeah, so that's what I have on my list. I don't know if you had anything else.
no, we can end it there. We can end it there. So
That
thank y'all for tuning in.
yes,
What you talking about next week is cocktails with the sexologist next
it
week.
is, and we're gonna be talking about toys, honey.
Oh,
Yes, and I just got my
ooh.
wholesale toy account too, so I cannot wait. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to place this a large order so I can be like, and child, let me tell you what you do with this one.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
trying to see what I'm gonna do, but but we're gonna be talking about toys. We'll decide how far we're gonna go with the talking about it. But it's Christmas time to buy. We get the kids their toys, and we get the adults their toys.
Okay.
We get to play just like the kids get to play. We just have different types of toys. That's all.
Yes. So that is going to be interesting. Hide your kids. This will be an adult show. We will make the disclaimer at the beginning. Will there be demonstrations online or?
I'm trying to decide, so we'll see. I have some stuff I want to. I need to place my order, so either I'll place my order, or I'll use the products that I have right now. But we'll see what I'm gonna.
Okay.
As I prepare for that. But
Cool. Steve
we're
said that shapewear shit for men too. Yeah,
yes,
they sure
they
is.
do. Yeah, everybody
Everybody
needs shapewear,
pull
child. Everybody.
all them lumps out. Yes.
Exactly.
Call them
So
compression. Compression.
So, just as a reminder, thank you for joining us today. As Pa said, we go live every Wednesday for at 8 p.m. Eastern for No Bra Wednesday, where we let our girls loose and we say it with our breasts. As Pa just said, also we next week join us as we talk about adult toys, so you can buy your sexy gift in addition to all the gifts you're gonna get the toys, you're gonna get the kids. Yeah, you gotta
Hide the
get your
kids, y'all.
hide the kids and get your adult toys, so that while they go to bed, after you finish putting up that tree and putting together that bike, y'all can go in there and have some fun. So,
I'm excited. That's gonna be a good
yeah,
one, Ryan.
yes. So I can't wait. Yeah, because the last time we talked about toys, it was a really good episode. So I'm gonna look at that and see how I can add some, not say the exact same thing I said in the last one. So.
Well, this is so much that you didn't touch on in that.
It's a lot. So I'm gonna see what angle I'm gonna come from for this one.
Yeah, it was a lot that was missed. Yes.
Yeah. So we will see you next Wednesday. And in the meantime, like and follow our YouTube channel, and also share it with your friends.
Yep. Subscribe.
Subscribe. All right.
Love y'all.
fresh out the oven, straight to the bank. Ben's Hager smelling like bank. Seats, somebody died on them. Kitty looking like somebody cried on it. Ooh, what you looking at? What you looking at? Body like cinnamon roll. Icing on the top, if you got it, let's go.